Ho, 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 ho. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Genshin Impact lovers and haters, welcome back. I think we all know what's about to happen. We're on the wishing screen! And sadly, it isn't December, so we can't make a Christmas wish, but we are here to make some wishes, and the big emphasis is on some. We are in a little bit of a predicament here, and I'm going to try and just come out right here in the beginning and say it. I'm hoping this video is going to be a quick one. I tend to ramble on, I know, but we'll see if I can get through this quickly because there's not much stuff to go through. Excuse me, that's not one of the things to go through. So, right now on banner, we have Nahihi and we have Hu Tao, as well as their weapon banner, which is the worst weapon banner in all the Hoyo games because it's not separated, even though they did make it better with the one fate point, which should have been there since the beginning. But we digress. So for Nahida, I have Nahida already, and I already have her weapon. I am fully happy with my Nahida. So this kind of where I don't want another similar thing to one of my previous rollings, which I'll call the Mualani incident, and if you've seen that rolling, you know what happened in it. But I don't want something like that to happen again, so we're basically skipping Nahida. Because I pretty much have her and her weapon, so we're pretty good. I don't really care for her C1. This is where we get to Hu Tao, though. So Hu Tao's a little bit of an interesting case, right? I'm a pretty old Genshin player. I mean, sadly, one of the reasons I'm still playing the game is because I've been playing it for so long, right? I'm basically waiting for the Archons and Skirk, and that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm going to keep playing the game after that. I really hope I'm not, because Genshin is the worst of the bunch. But I digress. And the little thing in the beginning I said, Genshin lovers and haters, I'm definitely a part of the hater side, but I still have some love for it, but I doubt they're going to make it better. Regardless, we are here for Hu Tao now. So Hu Tao's banner is pretty interesting. I've rolled on the weapon banner before for Staff of Homa and for obviously 1,000 Floating Dreams, and I ironically enough got, I think, either 2 or 3 Staff of Homas. So when it comes to Hu Tao, I already have her weapon. I actually have 2 of them. Now, I don't remember who I'm using them on, but obviously it is best used on Hu Tao. Now, back in the day, Hu Tao used to be a really good Pyro DPS. Now, if I go right now on Google and I kind of check out Genshin tier list, I don't think Hu Tao is going to be at the top of the list anymore. Now, let me just confirm my suspicions here. Hu Tao is at, well, first of all, you need to get her C1 to be even viable, allegedly. But Hu Tao is basically an S tier, so she's still kind of kept up, even though you need C1. But she's not double S tier, she's not top tier, but she's still pretty good. Which is kind of why we're here today. I was thinking of just completely skipping this banner because obviously we do have to save for the future Pyro Archon, Mawika, or Malvika, depending on how you pronounce it. And obviously past that we have Skirk, we have the Sarisa, and God knows who else, because they're always going to introduce characters I might want, right? It's inevitable. But for right now, there's no one really in the future that I'm really looking forward to, except for Malvika and maybe Sitlali, depending on how she is. But at this point in time, in Genshin, as with some of the other Hoyo games, except Zenless, I'm pretty much all good where I don't necessarily need new teams. Now, obviously, they're going to release new buffs for the Abyss and for Imaginarium Theater. Maybe not for the Theater, but mostly for the Abyss, where it's going to be centered around the character. But again, I have so many good teams now, I really don't need anyone else new unless they really ramp up the difficulty or make the buff extremely well tailored for them. And the new enemies they release are harder. But I doubt they'll do that. So basically, I don't need these things. I just want these things. So we're here to see if we get lucky. Obviously, we're going to do some pulls on the standard banner. We're going to do 1 single and 1 10-shot. After that, we'll do 1 10-shot on Hu Tao to see if we can get her on discount. But aside from that, especially with the competition coming out soon, this is going to be hopefully a quick one. But, you know, as always, I want to get all my rollings on camera, so let's do it up. Standard banner, I literally want nothing here. I'm just doing this for hopefully a weapon. Or, if possible, just some glitter. Because realistically, glitter turns into extra wishes anyway. So, we got no 5-star here, which is honestly fine. We're going to skip all this because I really don't care. We got... Which weapon is this? The sack fragment. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Now, we're going to get to Hu Tao, and this is basically going to be a very quick one. We have 68 rolls after our last rolling for Hu was it for? Xilonen. Our Xilonen rolling went pretty freaking well. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil too much. Go watch if you're interested. But I'm very happy with my Xilonen rolling. And ironically enough, in Genshin, we have been really lucky as of recently. So I don't know if that luck is going to run out here. But as we could see from the history here, you know, slight spoilers ahead, we are literally at 0 pity. Because we got Xilonen, we won the 50-50. So if we get Hu Tao in the 10 shot, that's a great value. If we miss 50-50, that's even better because we have guaranteed for next one. And if we get nothing, we're working towards pity anyway. So let's try our luck. One single 10 shot. Here we go! We got nothing! Cool! So at this point, this video was basically just to save for the future who I'm looking forward to. And, ooh, nice masterless there. And, yeah, this was just to see if I could get lucky, and I didn't. So, we're working towards pity for the future, hopefully for Sitlali or for Chaska, because I know she's coming out too, but so far, and again, I say this with asterisks, I'm not interested yet, but that's because I know literally nothing. But this was a really quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. Eee!